About 15 years ago, I had the wonderful opportunity to be named an assistant principal at American Fork Junior High. Shane was the principal at that time, and as I went in and met Shane as a very nervous and excited individual, the thing I noticed most about Shane is his ability to love and care for everyone. It didn't matter who you were or what your background was. He absolutely just valued the relationship piece, whether you were an employee, a teacher, a student, or a parent. He really, really valued those relationships, and one of the most kind and also one of the smartest individuals I've ever met.
Well, I would say Shane is genuine. He's fun to be around. He's smart. I think Shane is kind, and I think he has many great attributes that make him a genuine friend and a wonderful professional colleague.
He's the kindest man I think I've ever met in my lifetime. I love that he's very accepting and kind to everybody he meets. He treats us all the same.
When I was probably my 5th year of teaching, I had a daughter. She had to go to the hospital for some surgeries, and we ended up in the hospital for like 12 days, which is not what we expected. I remember coming back to school like in the middle of that, and he's kind of like, "Why are you here? Go be with your family." He wasn't asking me like to make sure my classroom was, or the sub had the sub plans and things like that. Like the priority was my family.
Rhonda knew what she was doing when she became the assistant for Shane and the Board of Ed. So I would say that Rhonda was a little bit more experienced, where Shane was a little green in that. I love how they worked together. Rhonda knew some things that I think were very helpful and beneficial to Shane in the very first and second year. I don't know if anybody knows the job of what Rhonda does. Shane's more out in front, where Rhonda, was behind and getting things organized and prepared. And things ran smoothly because Rhonda did the behind the scenes organizing.
The thing that comes to mind is Rhonda is a great mom and a great grandma. She puts everything into taking care of the needs of her family, and that carries over into the work that she does. She not only was my administrative assistant, she also took care of all of the board. When you have 8 bosses, that can be pretty tough at times, but I certainly appreciated her character, her honesty, her being willing to extend herself well beyond what was expected, just so things were right, just so things were taken care of. That's the type of person that Rhonda Mortensen is.
Rhonda really cares about what's right. I really appreciated her ability to kind of see issues and know where she stands with it. And I love that she's been entrusted with so many things, and she keeps confidences. She does the things that are right, and I just really appreciate any conversation I'm able to have with Rhonda.
We all love Rhonda. She is the glue that holds the board together, maybe holds the whole district together along with all of her associates. She is absolutely an angel in so many ways. And Rhonda is on top of things, and she is incredibly patient. I have seen her at times when people kind of threw her a left curve, and she just took it with grace, and she adjusted, retyped, redid, whatever she needed to do to help us do the best job we could. So I think Rhonda is remarkable in her ability to see what needs to happen and to make it happen in the best way she can.
If everybody could be like Rhonda, this world would be a good place.
Anytime that I see Shane on a stage where he is sharing his love for public education, his vision, his commitment, that is a space where I feel I have my favorite memories of him, because he shines and he is able to communicate the story of public education to all perspectives.
Anybody who asks me about Shane and doesn't know him, it's so fun for me to get an opportunity to describe him. Sometimes those academia type persons don't have a sense of humor, but Shane actually is kind of funny.
Employees of Alpine School District, I want to express my appreciation We're recording, right?
We were in associates. The facilitator just told a big long story about hunting, and we were all visiting, and I can't remember what prompted it, but Shane quickly after the story said, well, I just want you to know I'm the president of a local PETA organization, and I'm very offended by your story. And we all just looked, and he was just deadpanning and then got a big smile on his face, and just knew right then he was a smart, fun, and just a joy to be around.
He lives a principle-based life. He takes the best of what he reads and understands, and then he incorporates it into his life.
I love Shane Farnsworth. I was just so lucky to have him as someone that I could look to as a brand new teacher all the way through my career, and I'm gonna really miss working with him. I feel like I'm a better man because of his influence.